morning and welcome to Kantipur TV HD. You're watching Kantipur Yoga and आजको episode मा चाहिँ we will be doing Surya Namaskar A and B and a little bit flowing in between with our eagle hands. So we will only be using eagle pose को one side मा हात and then the other flow मा चाहिँ खुट्टा मात्रै, not the complete eagle pose combined. Now, Surya Namaskars can be used as a great warm-up. They can be used as a full body stretch. If you want to make it a workout, this can also be used as a workout. Traditionally, say it's a little frowned upon to use Surya Namaskar as a workout, but you can also just try and do burpees instead. That are with our Surya Namaskar A and B. We will practice it with our breath. So breath sangai sangai, we will be moving together. So whenever you're ready, you can gently come up into the front of your mat. Take your time, come in to the front of your mat. We will be inhaling, exhaling first to ground our feet. Gently ground your feet down onto the floor. Inhale, take your hands up towards the ceiling into a nice namaskar. Exhale, slight back bend. Inhale, come back in. Exhale, down, forward folding. Stay here. You will gently step your right leg behind. Look into the front. Then gently step your left leg behind up into your downward facing dog. Slowly inhale, coming into a high plank. Gently exhale, come down in to your Ashtanga Namaskar. Pull yourself up all the way. Inhale over here again. Exhale, back up, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right leg into the front. Exhale, forward folding. Inhale, hands are from the sides of the body. Up in and relax. This was the Surya Namaskar A. We'll be moving into the Surya Namaskar B. This has a few more intense poses. So when you come up in, inhale, take your hands up and drop down into the chair pose. Exhale, come down in, forward folding. Inhale, step back into a lunge first. Exhale, back up, high plank. Gently bring your knees down, slowly come down in, back up, cobra or upward facing dog. Slowly come back up, exhale, downward dog. Take your right leg in the front, left leg goes diagonal, come up, warrior pose 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now when I say Garudasana hands, that means you can also come in to your Garudasana here, come in, twist and hold your warrior pose here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently come back up, down into the floor, high plank, knees down, pull up, back up, turn your toes, downward dog. Left leg can come in between. Tilt the leg, back up. If you want, you can do your warrior pose 1 or you can come in to your twist again. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax, come back down. One more time. Exhale. Knees down, chest down, chin down. Inhale. Exhale, back up, downward dog. Gently step your right leg into the front. Then your left leg into the front. Slowly hands back up and your Garudasana hands into your chair pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently hands back down to the side and you relax. This was a little freestyle version of your Surya Namaskar. Whenever you're ready, you will gently take your left knee up in. Let's make circles. This leg can slowly come up, go back, warrior pose 3. Gently take that leg, play around with it, bring it into the front, take it in to the side. You can take it down to the floor all the way. Left hand can drop down, right hand can come up. You can also place your palm down to the floor, gently grab onto this leg, hold up straight. Leg can come back down, slowly bistari coming back up touch and back up. Gently, what you can do is balance here. Take that leg back again. Palms down to the floor. Take your right palm in to the front of the right leg. Left palm can open up. Slowly coming back up. Gently dropping back all the way here. I would say to make this advance, you can slowly tilt your chest up into a back bend. Come back up. Slowly warrior pose 2. Back up into the middle. Slowly into the other side. Breathe through. Gently left hand can come down to the floor. Right leg can come up in the air. Can gently bring the right leg into the front. Balance. Come back here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the right leg outside towards the front of the floor. Open your right hand down to the floor, left hand up towards the ceiling. Bring it back up. Bistare, balance. Come back up. Gently right leg can go behind. Drop down to the side. Right hand can come down, left hand can go up. Gently taking the right leg up. Left hand, hold. Gently right hand up, left hand up, right leg down. Bring this leg back in to the front. Hold this into your forward fold. Stay here. Gently engage. Take both your hands down to the floor. Right leg up towards the ceiling. Step it in to your forward fold. Wherever you are, take both your palms down to the floor. Gently lift up and drop back down. Knees down, right leg up. Gently coming in, a nice push up all the way. Take the leg into the front, squeeze behind. Nice push up, come back in and squeeze. Back up again, last time. Push up onto your knees. Other side, left leg goes out. Inhale, gently come down in. Last time, back up. Breathe in and squeeze and relax to the side. Now whenever you're ready again, gently coming up to the front of the mat, onto your toes, onto your heel, standing up, back down. Knees, toes. One more time, come back up, stand up, slowly straight. We will gently come in to wherever we are on the mat. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Walk your palms down into your high plank. Gentle shoulder touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gently down onto your knees. You can breathe in, come into a nice, gentle, relaxing child's pose. Gently coming back up, taking your right leg into the front. Slowly holding this here. Take your left leg on the top. Breathe through from your nose into your chest and belly. Enjoy the stretch. Take both your hands up to the ceiling. Gently touch your toes. If you want, you can slowly start to drop your head down. Go as low as you can. Whenever you're ready, come back up in. Gently extend the other leg. Bring it up. Both your hands up. Slowly reaching for your toes again. Whenever you're ready, gently coming back up. Take your legs into the front. Slowly down onto your back. Bring both your knees up in to your chest. You can use your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently what you'll do now, you'll take your left leg up to the ceiling. Right knee will go outside. It's outside your left knee. You will gently start to bend that leg here. So lock it up. Now you're going to pull this ankle up in gently and twist to the side. Come back up in, hold this here completely. Stay here. Heels pushing away, toes curling in. This is relaxing. Now this will be a deep stretch. Take it up and down. Gently bend it in, relax, bring this leg into the front. Now this is for your hips. Take your hand through the loop in between the hands and pull this up into your chest. You may now also take this leg into like a lotus. Slowly take your hands up in, pull this over here and try and stay up here all the way. Try and squeeze in towards your chest. Slowly let the leg open back up again. Both your legs up to the ceiling. Twist to the other side. Gently hands in through the loop. Grab and pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right leg up straight. Left leg goes behind. Now you come in and again pull this leg up. Slowly back up in. Gently what you do again is take this into a lotus. Back up in, or you can also take this here again and pull both the knees up in towards your chest. Slowly drop both the legs down to the front. Take both the knees and twist towards one side all the way. Ajay intense बनाउनु छ भने चाहिँ take this leg up onto your thigh and now let it pull down all the way. Whenever you're ready, relax this leg up from the thigh onto the floor to the other side. Machale stretch garne. Now if this is not too much for you, you can take the leg back up in the air and onto the thigh. Whenever you're ready, gently relax the leg back down. We will just relax over here in towards our Sukhasana, Padmasana, whatever you like. You can chill out over here. Inhale in. Hold. Exhale. Gently, whenever you're ready, you will stay here first for a few deep breaths. Then you may extend your right leg outside straight, left leg can come up into your thigh. Gently try and push that knee down to the floor. This will give your inner hip a nice opening and movement towards the outside of the floor. 3, 2, and 1. If you want to make this more intense, if you did not feel anything over here, if you want to make it more intense, talako khuta, which is straight, you will gently bend it up. Now try the same thing all the way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently relax, come back up. Left leg goes out straight. Right ankle comes onto the left thigh. Push the right knee down. Again, stay there, actively pushing your heels away from you, curling your toes in towards your chest. Again, if you did not feel anything too intense, feel free to repeat the second drill again. Bring your left knee up in, actively push the right knee down all the way. Gently, whenever you're ready, relax the leg back down to the floor. We'll slowly roll over to one side, gently rolling in, and slowly sitting up into the middle. Whenever you're ready, we will now try a little pranayam practice to end our practice. We will gently breathe in and breathe out. So we will take our right hand and our ring finger onto the left nostril. Take both your fingers into the middle onto your forehead, in between your eyebrows, and right thumb onto your right nostril. So you're going to inhale from your right, exhale from your left. Inhale from the left nostril, exhale from the right. Let's keep this going a few rounds. Inhale from your right, exhale from the left, inhale from the left, exhale from the right. You'll keep this going a few times, and whenever you're comfortable, then you may gently drop in towards your Shavasana. If you do not know how to do a Shavasana, you can go back into another episode where we have done a Shavasana for like a basic breakdown of the practice. And whenever you're ready, you can come in, you can dim the lights, you can burn your aromatherapy, you can burn candles, or a blanket pani liera ayo huncha, you can take a few pillows, but you're going to listen to either a guided meditation, or you're going to stay aware of your breath while you do your Shavasana practice, so that you're able to stay conscious but your body is nicely relaxed. So we do our asana practice for our body, we do Shavasana for our mind. So we combine these two together, so it becomes a nice wholesome practice of asana and meditation and pranayam and relaxation. So we come and guide this up in. Now a little tip is, if you do not understand how to practice yoga, or you do not understand what to do, where to start, you can draw like a tiny flow chart. In the beginning, you practice a little grounding exercise, then you move in from your grounding exercise to a warm-up. From your warm-up, you move into your asana practice bata we move into pranayam bata we move into Shavasana. So this is a guideline of how you start to move and keep your asanas going, and we will try and focus on all these four. So grounding practice, which is a little meditation breath work. After your entire day, your mind is not going to automatically come onto your yoga mat to relax, so we do a grounding practice. Asana practice, whatever choice you choose, you practice Ashtanga yoga, Hatha yoga, Iyengar yoga, Bikram yoga, Vinyasa, whatever it is, whatever style you practice your asana practice. You come in towards your pranayam. After your pranayam, you move in towards a Shavasana. Now Shavasana is the end and your grounding practice is the starting. In the middle, however you want to guide yourself in and out of asanas, that is completely on you and your practice. Now, if you're practicing back bends, specifically warm up for your back bends. If you're practicing splits, specifically warm up for splits. If you're practicing anything else, every asana has a particular warm up to be done, so that it can target those exact muscles to be able to help you stretch and achieve the asana better. If you do a back bend warm up but you practice splits, it's not going to help you, because splits requires hamstrings and hips. So a back bend warm up requires for your back bend practice. So very logically say hamle afno warm up and asana practice combine garsam, and then we will come in and jump onto your mat. Now another thing to keep in mind is, when you're choosing to buy your yoga mat, you're going to choose and buy a nice rubber based yoga mat, because foam based yoga mats can slip, your hands can slip. If you are sweaty, if you have sweaty palms like me, your palms are going to slip off your foam mat. So what you're going to try and do is, you're going to try and get a rubber based mat and make sure the end of the mat, so the back side of the mat has a little friction grip to it. So that means it has a few lines, square boxes, a little imprint on it. So it helps your mat to stick onto the floor a little better. Otherwise, downward dog garda, high plank garda, forward and backward jump garda chai your mat will move off the floor. Injury hune chances chai badcha. So we will make sure the choice of our mat is nice and well cushioned. You also want to make sure that your mat is a few inches thick, a few centimeters thick, because what happens is, the mat also absorbs a lot of shock from the body. So when you're jumping up and down, you can create a little jerking movement onto your joints, which will eventually long-term hurt you. So we're going to try and choose the right mat for yourself. Very fancy pani hunu pardaina. There could be a little bit of a budget problem. You can get great mats under your budget. So we will try and choose this mat. Now, if you invest in a good mat in the beginning of your practice, it'll be amazing, because one mat can last you for a good 4 to 5 years if you choose a good mat. Now, this mat that I have been practicing on has been with me for the last 5 years. It has not gone through much damage, but it's still quite great. And also, if you notice, when I press down into the floor, it doesn't bend or break. This is a great mat to choose for yourself. Make sure it's rubber based. So now that is all the information you needed to kickstart your yoga practice and to choose the mats that you need. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you again tomorrow with another fun one. Have a nice day ahead. Thank you.